All right, let's knock out this last example. You notice that they're asking us to find the antiderivative of this, and they give us one extra piece of information. F of 0 is equal to 1. This idea is called an initial condition. Remember how when we take antiderivatives, I need to have a plus c at the end because the answer could be one of very many different things? Well, what an initial condition does is it kind of locks down our answer to just one answer. Think of it like this. Think of this as being like a river of a bunch of different equations. But they all kind of have the same flow. And the plus c says you can pick any one of these. Well, what this initial condition does essentially is has you drop a pebble into the river and get only one stream out of that river. So this is kind of the general answer where you can have any river, any flow, but the initial condition says drop a pebble or drop something that'll float, and you only get one path in that river. That's essentially what we're doing here. It enables us to take our general answer and just get one answer. Let's do it. First, let's find the integral of this, and so capital F of x is going to be equal to 2x to the 3 over 3 plus 3x squared over 2 minus 8x plus c. I did that very quickly, so take a good hard look at that and make sure that I did all of my antiderivatives correctly using the antiderivative power rule. So this is the general answer. However, we can get an exact answer and get rid of this plus c by using the fact that f of 0 is equal to 1. So, I used capital F here. That's probably a little bit of a mistake. I should use little f here because we took the antiderivative of f prime, so it is okay to do little f here. If you wanted to find the antiderivative of this, that would then be capital F. In any case, notice that f of 0 equals 1, so I replace my answer with 1, and everywhere we see an x, we'll put in a 0. So I put in a 1 for my answer, and I put in a 0 for x. Everywhere that I saw any 0, so you see that cancels everything, and that means that c is equal to 1. So that means our true equation is f of x is equal to 2x cubed over 3 plus 3x squared over 2 minus 8x plus c. I'm sorry, plus 1, because we figured out that with this initial condition, c is equal to 1. And that is our exact equation. It's only one equation. There's no c anymore. This is our exact answer for this initial condition. Now, by the way, c is not always going to equal 1. C is not always going to equal this number. It'll probably help if we put in a 0, because that'll knock out all the terms. But you could find another initial condition, like by putting a 3 here and a 10 here, and then it'll take a little longer, but you can solve that equation for c to get your one exact equation. Hopefully that makes sense, and I will see you in the next video.